Tim Molnar was a 19-year-old man from Florida. He was very close with his family and in aviation school at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Daytona Beach. On January 24, 1984, instead of taking his usual route to school, he decided to drive 150 miles in the opposite direction. His 14-year-old brother Frank was the last person to see him when Tim dropped Frank off at school. It was found that Tim stopped to get gas in Lake City, Florida. The day after his disappearance, his parents received a phone call, but there was silence on the other end until the phone was hung up. 4 months after he disappeared, his parents received a letter from an impound yard in Atlanta, Georgia. They told him that Tim had left his car in a parking lot 6 days after he initially vanished, about 1 block from Atlanta's Greyhound bus station. His new stereo, tool set, and 10-speed bike he had packed in the trunk were all missing. They also discovered that he had essentially emptied his bank account just before leaving Florida. On January 31, 1996, after the case was aired on Unsolved Mysteries, a man named Stephen Cole called the show. He told them that he recognized Tim's clothes as the ones he had found on a body frozen in ice in Neosho, Wisconsin 10 years earlier. Through DNA testing, the body was confirmed to be Tim's. No one knows how or why Tim ended up frozen 1,300 miles away from home. His remains showed no signs of trauma. He had about 6 rusty house keys on him and nothing else. His case remains unsolved.